Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the All-Stars taking on the All-Stars. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters' ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set, and on the hill in this one, number 30.
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve, and because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Okay, all set to go, and now number 43.
The second baseman, number 43.
The pitch. That catches the zone for a strike, and that's how this game gets started. The wide to kick the pitch. And that one fouled off. Ball one there.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Up and in. And the count is even 2-2. The wind of the pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Next is the speedy first baseman.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Working on an 8-game hitting streak.
Pitch is in there. 0-1. Runner at first with no outs here. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Hit hard. Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, it takes so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now the DH homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. That one catches the zone, and that's strike one. First and second, no outs, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. The 0-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
2 on, 1 out. Here's the rookie right fielder, Ty Evans. That misses the zone, and that's ball one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Righty to the plate. And there's a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And that one fouled off. Righty delivers. And that's down and away. Two on, one out. And another ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Colby Shelton to bat next. Three-two on the way. This one in the air, center field. Under it. Snags it for the second out. Let's take a look at our lineup. And now the shortstop, Colby Shelton.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Inside.
Pitch misses inside, and that is ball one. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Good eye in that spot.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Fastball for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. So they strand a pair. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score after a half inning. Back here in Boston, and today's starter, number 14. What do we have on him?
Well, it's a 3-pitch mix in the repertoire for this starter. He's going to have to command all 3 if he's going to have success on the hill today.
And here's the rookie center fielder, Dylan Brewer.
The center fielder, Dylan Brewer.
The lefty fires. He was late there. Strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Just off the inside edge.
It's a good take.
And a ball evens the count.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
The pitch. On the ground right side. And that chance handled to first. 1 up, 1 down. And let's take a look at the lineup. And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Blake Jackson. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Right side, Evans going back on this one. They got it for out number 2.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Number 19.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul. And a pitch. Almost got him.
1-1.
Wouldn't chase that time. Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Scoreless after one. Back here at Fenway, top of the second. Here's the left fielder, number 6.
Number 6.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Breaking ball in there for a strike. And that's in the dirt. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. It feels like it kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
That one way outside. 2-1. Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't think he's ever way off with his balls and strikes, but yeah, I don't think it's easy to define what his zone is, like you said. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And the righty deals. He goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Number 28 at the plate now. That's ball 1. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
And there's the strike.
Oh, you just got to tip your cap on that take right there. I mean, that's not the location you're hoping for and looking to do damage in a 2-0 count.
Yep.
Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 2-2. Second inning here, no score. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Fires to second too late, and he's got a double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a solid swing right there. Got it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's the rookie third baseman, Dale Thomas. To the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. No throw. That's an error, and everyone is safe. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Michael Robertson. And the first offering is not close.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And that's outside, and the count is 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
2 on, 1 out. Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Number 43, hitting on deck circle. Left-hand batter waits. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Blue. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the second baseman. Golden opportunity right here. Strike one.
0-1.
At the belt and fires. Line drive, that's a base hit. One runs in, now a long throw home, but it's offline. He will score.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now the first baseman, 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here in the second game of the series. That's in there, and it's 1-1. Kicks and deals.
2-2.
Squirts away a little bit. Nothing happening on the bases, though. On the ground, 2 ball. To second, there's 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. They get 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors and 1 left. Now to the bottom of the second. The All-Stars out front here, 2-0. Back inside Fenway Park, and now the right fielder, number 20.
The right fielder, number 20.
And a pitch.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Lifted in the air, out to left, on the move. Grabs it on the run. 1 up, 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Jones stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
No strike.
Late with the swing there.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Late on that fastball.
1-2.
And a swing and a miss. And now 2 gone.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And here is number 5. Right down to shoot. And it's 0-1. Two out, space is empty. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. And we're back here at Fenway Park, on to the 3rd inning. Stepping in, the long ball threat, number 14. The wind and the pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0.
Well, these players showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ty Evans. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Goes down looking. Two outs, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Colby Shelton. He was a strikeout victim his first time. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. It doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Next one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
That's down and in.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here at Fenway, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now it's the rookie first baseman, number 52. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That misses. Ball 1. And there's a ball. In the air, right field. And there's one away.
Batting in, the second baseman.
And now the rookie second baseman. First pitch misses. Swing and a drive, deep right field. On the move towards the line. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
So, man aboard. Next up, it's the first-year shortstop. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. And that's in for a strike.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And a pitch. That's down and in. A slider missed. Swing and a bouncer. Shelton throws to first in time.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
So the batting order turns over. Dylan Brewer digs in now. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Right side. And that one handled. Tosses to first. Play made. That ends the inning. Back here at Fenway Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, number 6. Here comes a pitch. That one misses. 1-0. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
Number 28, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. Swings through that one out in front that time. Got him. One away.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Here's the third baseman, Dale Thomas. Reached on an infield single his first time. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Bounce to the right. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So digging in, Michael Robertson walked his first time. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. That's off the mark, and it's 1-1. Movement in the bullpen. Number 33 preparing to come on if needed. Good. Also throwing. That one missed.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
2 on, 1 out. On the ground to third. Good feed. That's one. Throw is high and over his head. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there. Now it's the second baseman. Up and in, and that's ball 1. Just missed. One run across in the frame so far. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 2-1. High fly ball right field under this one. And that is that. 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. The All-Stars on top 3-0. Bottom of the inning, now the number 2 hitter, Blake Jackson.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Verdansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. Number 19 in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
The wind of the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 2 away.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Number 20 at the plate for the 2nd time as he takes ball 1. Now 1-1.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Next pitch is outside. Kicks and fires. And another ball. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Outside, and that is ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Next is the designated hitter, Jones. His first at bat was a strikeout. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And here it comes. Got a good eye there.
1-1.
Pitch is in the dirt. 2-1.
1 strike.
Two outs. And now it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And down on strikes he goes. That ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. And here's the first baseman, number 29. And the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late.
No ball. 1 strike.
And strike 2.
Top of the order speedster. You'd really like to see him work his way on. He can get around the bases in a hurry, but a little too aggressive, maybe a little anxious.
And And that one is inside ball one.
1-2.
Up the middle. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Now batting, number 14.
And next is the designated hitter. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
Wouldn't chase that time. One down, base is empty. That one is blasted left field towards the monster, and it's off the wall. And he's got a double. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Number 30 will depart, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, number 33. This is his third time out this year. Man at second with one away. Now it's the right fielder, Ty Evans. That one in there across the letters. One out and a runner at second, and we're in the top of the fifth. Out there to center. Brewer pulls it down, and there's two gone.
The bat, number 10, shortstop, Colby Shelton.
Now at the plate, Colby Shelton, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one hammered Jackson. Going back, and it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. The run comes in from second, and it's 4-0. Not in time, it's a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Now the left fielder, 1 for 2. That catches the corner.
0-1.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
Ball inside.
Just off the inside edge. Runner at second, 2 down. Swings and misses, and it's 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back now at Fenway, and now number 5. Seeing you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
And now the lefty. And ball 1. That one off the mark. 2-2. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Called strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Number 52, batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Strike.
Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Off the mark there. And the count 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Left-hand hitter waits. And down on strikes. 2 out.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Number 11 stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And another ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
That one missed. Now 3-0. There's a strike. And he takes a strike.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. Back here in Boston, new inning getting started. Stepping in, number 28.
Number 28.
The pitch. That one outside. And that's ball 1.
You know, this group of hitters really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
And that skips in the dirt.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Full count.
The pitch. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Thomas in the box again, takes a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
2 strikes. Many times hitters looking out over the plate. When you're looking out over the plate, you're also going to let the ball travel a little bit longer. And a fastball zipped on the inside corner just locks you up.
And first offering is fouled off. Robertson measures 6 feet 2 inches. only 20 years old. And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The All-Stars on top here, 4-0. Bottom of the 6. Now it's the shortstop, number 12.
Shortstop, number 12.
As the lefty gets to work. Fastball for a strike.
Well, these guys being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
The wind to kick the pitch. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Brewer in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch misses outside. 2-0. On the ground right side. Tosses to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Blake Jackson. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
That one pushed to the left and foul.
He's done a great job getting the first 2 outs. Want to get this number 2 hitter, get back in the dugout, and face 3, 4, 5 next inning.
The pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Back here in Boston, here's the second baseman, number 43.
For the All-Stars, the second baseman.
The wind to the pitch. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And he deals. They say it went.
0-2.
Pitch misses there, and a count 1-2. Activity in the bullpen. Quinn appears to be getting loose. Number 40 also getting ready. Right-handed reliever. And that's just foul. Righty to the plate. Got it by him for the K.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
On the ground to short. Jump throw. And he's safe at first.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop could even make that play.
Runner on at first with one gone. And now the DH, 1 for 3. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
1 strike.
And that's a little bit high. And the count is 1-1. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Ncaa. Evans.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Ty Evans. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Way outside, and it's 2-1.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Ripped into right field, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Shelton in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And he grounds one to the right side. They take the force out, and that is the inning. Half of the inning. Now here is number 19. The lefty fires.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
And the next pitch is way outside.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Smoked on the ground to second. On to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Number 20.
And now the right fielder. Top of the zone for a called strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
1 down, base is empty.
Ball.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And the 0-1. In the air, foul off first. Brings it in for the 3rd out. back in Boston. We go to the 8th. Here's the left fielder, number 6.
Number 6.
And the right-hander back to work. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. And another ball. And there's a foul ball. Next pitch is downstairs. That one ripped. Brewer, long run into the gap. Won't get to this one in the alley. Throws to second, and he's into second with nobody out.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
So a man aboard, and here's the catcher. In there at the knees, and that is strike 1. No outs, runner on second. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Next offering is in for a strike. Just misses with that one. The pitch. And they'll do it again. The pitch. That one misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And a pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Man at second. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Thomas stands in now and watches strike 1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue finish off this hitter.
And the right-hander deals. Foul ball there. The 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. First and second here, no outs. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Robertson. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Just missed. Runners at first and second with 1 gone, and we're in the top of the 8th. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Feeds to second, out there. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. So a leadoff double, but they can't cash it in. Last half of the 8th coming up. The All-Stars out front 4-0. to the bottom of the eighth. Now the third baseman, number 5.
The third baseman, number 5.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
Ball.
And there's a ball.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Swinging a foul straight back. The 1-1 is fouled off. Kicks and deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The wind of the pitch.
Ball 2.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And one gone.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Number 52 at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. And a swing and a miss.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Two outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate. That's in there. Strike one.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Two outs. And a swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
And a pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Here comes a pitch. And that's downstairs and outside. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Another 1-2.
That's the ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. And that is that. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Quinn. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Here's the second baseman.
For North Carolina, the second baseman, number 43.
The wind and the pitch.
Ball.
And takes low for ball one. Quinn,
ball.
a
No
6'3" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. The 1-1. Foul ball. Next pitch misses way outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Kicks and fires. And that just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And that's too high, ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat. And now the first baseman.
Number 29.
And that one upstairs. Bounced up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. Not in time. He's safe.
All over that one right there. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of the hit.
Next is the designated hitter. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
And the righty deals.
Ball.
And that's off the inside edge.
1 strike.
And 1-1.
Ball.
Outside. First and second, no outs here at the top of the ninth. Misses outside. 3-1 now.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And that'll load the bases. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ty Evans. This is again 5 in a row.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Bases loaded, nobody out here in the second game of the series.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out.
Man, there was no deviating from the fastball right there. He just kept coming after him with it. Here it is. Hit it if you can. And he just couldn't find a way to put it in play.
And now the shortstop, Colby Shelton. That one at 95, missed up top, ball 1. Bases loaded, 1 away. And a foul ball. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Left-hand batter waits. Chases that one out of the zone. 2 gone now.
Berg gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Number 6 in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
2 outs. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. And a swing and a miss. 3rd out. Bottom of the 9th coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Number 41. And this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
Back to the top of the lineup, Dylan Brewer now at the plate. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. The pitch. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Picks it up with the bare hand, and it beats him. What a play. He's 2 outs away. Now the number 2 hitter, Blake Jackson. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That one finds the corner. Strike 1. Next offering misses down and away. Base is empty, 1 away here in the last half of inning number 9. And he lays down a bunt. Beats him to the bag for an out on the bunt. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Number 19 in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
This could end it. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
This team has won the series with the win in this game today, so you got your eye on a sweep. It's not going to be easy to do. When you're on the road, a home team is always fighting to keep themselves alive. So got to come out, execute, play really good baseball tomorrow to complete this sweep.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Here's our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 4 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 13 runners on base. For the home team, no runs on only 2 hits, 1 error. They left 3 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.